Okay, welcome again to our Friday 15-minute podcast. Remember again that we started this series of teaching last week. We started this series of now today is the 4th week, and today is Friday. So we started this series of teaching on the subject, the 25 secrets of the rich. What the rich teach their children and the poor don't teach their children. Now we have already proved it that you can train your children to be rich. You can train your children to be rich. The difference between the rich and the poor is not money. It's not their financial, it's not their family background. It's information. Hallelujah. So please, if you have not subscribed, press subscription button, and then the bell comes up, press the bell so that you can always follow us up on this series of teaching. So today we're going to continue on secret number 19. Secret number 19. From this passage, we have seen that Jesus believes that time is money. That time is money, and that is why he did not travel with his money to invest it when he comes back from his journey. No. He would have lost time and lost $16,000. Time is money, according to Exodus 21:18-19. Now, can you imagine if this rich man in our parable that Jesus told in Matthew 25 had buried his money like the church servant in the ground, and he went on that journey, and then he came back, Do you know what we have? He will only have $8,000 in his hand. But meanwhile, he will have been having $16,000. $16,000. So the rich knows that time is money. They know that time is money. Time, this time that you have, that you look at your rituals, oh, it's 10 o'clock, it's 11 o'clock, it's money. It's money. The Bible teaches us that. Exodus 21:18-19. It said, and if men strive together, and one smite another with a stone, or with his fist, and he died not, thank God, but keepeth his bed, that is, his bedridden, if he rise again, and walk abroad upon his feet, then, did you hear that? Then shall he that smote him be quit. There's no need for any case. There's no need to sentence him to prison. No. The Bible says there's no need. Only he shall pay for the loss of his time. In other words, the time is quantified by money. So if in real life he makes $1,000 per year, per day, and he spends 7 days in the hospital, when he's discharged, the man who put him to bed will not be imprisoned, but a fine is $7,000. If the man makes $2,000 per day and is there for 7 days, he will be paid $14. So in other words, God himself is saying that time is money, and shall cause him to be thoroughly healed. So God himself is saying time is money. So you see, so you have to think in times to think that you have to know that, teach your children or grandchildren that, listen to me, what God has given you every day is 24 hours. So God actually give you money every day. Money every day. So that is what you need. So that is what you've got to negotiate for. Now listen to me. Always get good bargain for your time when someone is engaging your service, because once it's gone, you cannot recover it. Hallelujah. God gave the same time to both the rich and the poor every day, 24 hours every day. How rich we become depends on our bargaining power with our time. That's it. So what we do every day is to exchange our God-given precious time for money. So teach your children or grandchildren this. Let them have this understanding. The poor has the same time with the poor every day. The poor has the same time with the rich every day. Get good bargain for your time in terms of money. If you can do all you need to do in 4 hours, don't take the job for a whole day. Don't take the job for a whole day. You know what? Some people go to work. Some people get an employment, and do you know what they employ them for can be finished in 3 hours. So they spend their 8 to 4 every day doing 3 hours job. Now listen to me, your employer is not going to pay you much money because he knows that what he collects from you every day is 3 hours. So what do you do with your remaining? You see, if you go to work from 8 in the morning and you close 4 in the evening, 8 to 12 is 4 hours, 8 hours. And do you know what? And the work you do could just have been done in 3 hours, meaning that you are wasting 5 hours every day. So you are losing money every day without knowing, because time is money. So that's why people who are rich will rather do your work for you in 3 hours. They go and pick up another. Let me tell you, you can work 3 works in a day. You can work 3 works in a day. You know why? Because you already know that time is money. That what God gives you every day is 24 hours. And God wants you to trade that 24 hours for money. So if you work here, you complete that work in 3 hours, go to that place, complete that work in 4 hours, work another place, complete that work in 4 hours. Always negotiate for work in hours. If a work is going to take you 8 hours in a day, and make sure you are paid more money than somebody whose work can just be done in 3 hours. Do you know what? You are either making yourself rich every day or you are making yourself poor every day. So the rich know that. So that's why the rich employ more poor people to make them rich. To make them rich. Like that rich man. Now he was on holiday, but do you know what? He was paying for the time of those servants. So those servants have 24 hours in a day. So he bought part of their time and converted it to money for himself. And converted it to money for themselves. So if you can do all you need to do in 4 hours, don't take the job for a whole day. Spend time doing more job, earning more money for your time. It's possible to keep 3 jobs or more jobs in a day. The rich does not have more time than the poor in a day. This is what God had given both the poor and the rich equally. Hallelujah, equally. So you've got to know that. You've got to know that. So what if you're picking up a job, my brother, negotiate. Negotiate based on the number of hours. Ask them. Don't first of all, the poor always ask, how much are you paying me? No. Your first discussion is this: how many hours have I spending here? What is my duty? What job am I doing for you? Let me tell you, do you know that there are some places of job you shouldn't go there more than 3 times in a week? You spend your time doing other work. Listen to me, in 3 days you can do what they want you done. You can do what they want you. In fact, let me tell you, with the current age now, you don't really need to sit down in an office for 24 hours. You can do some works online while you are busy fixing other jobs, the same thing online. Meaning that you can work from your laptop in 3 different locations in a day. Be wise. Time is money. Hallelujah. Be wise. Time is money. Okay, secret number 20. Secret number 20. This also got my attention from this master. Definite of purpose is very important in wealth acquisition. He knew what to do with his money, with his investment. When he returned from his journey, he reinvested all his money. In Matthew 25:28, take therefore the talent from him and give it unto him which had 10 talents. Purpose in your heart right now what to do with money when it comes. If not, you will waste it. Plan on your money before they come and follow your plan once it comes, which is more important. Now let me give you one story. A man went to a church and he called a man out and he asked him, he said, if I give you 10 million naira now, what will you do? The man said, what? You give me 10 million naira? He said, what will you do with it? He said, He said, okay, so let me think about it. The man said, go and sit down. Listen to me. If you don't have what to do with 10 million naira, number one, 10 million naira will not work to you. Number two, if 10 million naira work to you, you will waste it before you know you have it. Money has wings, it flies. Listen to me. Always ask your children and your grandchildren every time as they're growing. Say, Jude, suppose I give you 1 million naira, what will you do with it? He said, oh, grandpa, you give me 1 million naira. Oh, let me go and think about what to do with it. Dismiss him. In another 2 weeks time, call him again. Jude, what will you do if I give you 1 million naira? Then we say, okay, daddy, grandpa, that's what you asked me about 2 weeks ago. I've not thought about it. Tell him, Jude, I will call you in another 2 weeks time. In another 2 weeks time, I ask him, Jude, what will you do if I give you 1 million naira? Do you know what? This time I will tell, oh, Grandpa, if you give me 1 million naira, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this. Let them have definite or purpose. Invest any free money that comes to you after you have removed the tithe. Any bonus you did not expect, invest them first. Don't spend them. Don't increase your living once your income increases. Start investing the increase first, because you are not expecting them. Life will also increase the number of people that benefits from it once it increases. Now that's what life does. You need to control that, or else your joy of increased income will soon short-lived, according to Solomon in Ecclesiastes 5:11. Solomon said, when goods increase, they are increased that eat them. And what good is there to the owners thereof, saving the beholding of them with their eyes? The master has one thing in mind from his holiday: to invest his money back. To invest his money. So what Solomon spoke in Ecclesiastes 5:11 is for those who don't have purpose for money. Is for those who don't have purpose for money. Listen to me. If you give me 1 million, if you give me, let's say you give me 2 million naira now, I will call the guy I discussed with about camera. Are you listening to me now? I will tell him to send me those 3 wireless transmitters, video wireless transmitters, the 3 of them, for our 3 cameras for our Healing is Here conference. Are you listening to me now? Now I have a conference that is starting. By the time you are watching this video, it will have passed. Do you know what I'm talking about? As I'm talking to you now, I have my meetings lined up. I have what to do with money. Are you listening to me now? Now listen to me. This is how the rich thinks. The rich knows what to do with their money before they ever come. But do you know what? The poor will never think, because you are not expecting money. And do you know what? If money mistakenly walk over to them, before they know what is going on, they spent it. It is after they finish wasting their money, they now discover that they have spent on their wants and they are lacking on their needs. So this man, before he returned back from his journey, he knew what to do with his money. He collected the 10 talents and reinvested it back, collected the 4 talents, reinvested it back, collected the 1 from this man that he was not expecting that it would be only 1, and invested with the 3rd man. So definite of purpose is very important. Always train your children and your grandchildren to have definite of purpose for money. Always have a list of what to do with money before they ever come. You don't have to have that money before you have a purpose for them. But listen to me, money always works into good ideas. The rich knows that, so the rich always have a list of what they want to do with their money. So teach your children to have list of what to do with their money, to have definite purpose for their wealth. And I've taught you how to do that. Train them up when they were growing up. So thank you so much. I'm out of time right now, and on Monday next week we'll be discussing on the 21 secret of the day. God bless you. I will see you in our Monday 15 minutes podcast.